Hello, fellows. As I promised, I am going to try to explain you the concept of the razor machine. I'm going to use a paper and a pens and a pencil for you to see this is the main part. So when we are thinking about a razor machine, like those electrical ones that are used these days at the barber shops, we have the razor. In the top, we have the razor, the blade that cuts. And we have the option to put those small devices, this is the wire, to avoid to cut more than we want. We can apply those devices, I don't know the name in English, that avoid that the blade, this is the blade, this part in here, this part is the blade, and this is the device to control the length of the hair that we want to cut. Let's imagine that the razor, the blade, it's our main string, and this device is the cross string. Can you bring me a ball, please? Now, what will happen is that lower we have the cross string tension, the more the ball will contact with the mains. Since the mains are the responsible for the spin, no matter if we are slicing the ball or lifting it, less tension in the cross, more the ball will get inside of the blade that it's the main strings. So more tension in the cross strings, the launch angle will be less because the ball will not get so connected to the main that is the string responsible to brush and give the angle over the net. And that's it. I hope I have made myself clear. If we have some more doubts, please tell me that I will try to explain better. Remember, this is the device to avoid the blade to get to the hair as much as it should. And this is the blade, this device in here, this part. It's the same thing with the strings. So these cross strings, if they have a lot of tension, will avoid that the ball touch in the mains more than it should. So it will avoid that the ball connect more with the mains than it can. So if you want more, a better or more launch angle, a launch angle above the net when you're playing topspin, it's better to reduce the tension in the cross. But remember one thing, more tension you apply in the crosses, it will reflect in the mains because the racket is much stronger in this direction than in this direction. It's easier for you to deform a racket like this than for you to deform a racket like that, like this. So if you apply a lot of tension in the crosses, this will affect the tension of the mains. It will rise the tension of the mains. So it's very, very difficult to balance the situation. You have those patterns from Wilson, for example, that is 18 for 16, 18 main, 16 crosses. Sometimes we try to balance the string bed by increasing the tension in the crosses. And what happens is that we are just rising again and once again the tension in the mains, because you pull this side of the frame to this side, it will get closer, this squeeze and will open in here, and the tension in the main will become higher. So it's not easy. If the head of the frame of the racket, it's already stronger like graphene. These days this will not happen so much, and it will be easier for us to control. I remember with the Holt Prestige, the first Prestige, mostly the 66, 660 centimeters head size. It was very soft, and when you were stringing it, you need to be very careful not to apply more tension in the crosses than in the main, because it was very easy to see the head of the frame become deformed. It will get squeezed in here, and it's like the width was getting shorter. These days it's not that easy to deform one frame because the graphite is much stronger and the materials are better than those days, are stiffer. But that's it. It's also happened. But the important thing for you to understand is the razor effect. The crosses are this device to avoid that the blade touch the ball more. And that's it. Hope you like it. Good night.